Well, she's definitely not your typical teenager. A local high school senior has been on a mission to make sure everyone has food to eat.
And as CBS 2's Serene Branson shows us, the program she started in her community is spreading across California.
It may look like a farmer's market, but the shoppers here are getting this food for free, donated by Southland grocery stores. It's all possible because of a 17-year-old high school senior.
I've had people come up to me and tell me that the food that they get from our distributions is what they rely on for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, lots of good food.
5 years ago, Gabrielle Posard's mother, Lisa, was working on a documentary called 1 in 7, The New Face of Hunger.
There's all this food being wasted, yet all these people who needed that food.
Then 12-year-old Gabrielle was struck by the numbers. 96 billion pounds of food are wasted every year. 1 in 7 Americans are food insecure.
That just means that they don't know where their next meal is coming from. And so those two things together just kind of felt like two puzzle pieces that were just not being assembled right.
She learned many grocery stores simply weren't donating, but could liability-free according to the Good Samaritan Act, which allows stores to donate items near or past their expiration date that they can't sell anymore but are still good.
And with that, you're helping the environment, helping the grocery stores with their dumpster fees, tax write-offs, and you're obviously helping people get their food that they need.
The Escondido girl started out by asking to meet with store chains and city leaders.
I was this tiny little girl with asking them basically to change their policies for their entire companies. Through networking and through just kind of not letting it hold me back, they stopped looking at me as like a 12-year-old with some cute idea and more as a valid opinion and someone who could actually create change.
Donate, Don't Dump was born, bringing at least 2 markets like this to Escondido every month.
At each distribution, they rescue about 5,000 pounds of food, and they're able to serve about 100 to 200 people.
And according to the North San Diego County Food Bank, the teens' efforts have allowed them to collect more than they could on their own.
Since we've been involved with them for the last 5 years, we've actually tripled in size in the amount of food that we actually pick up.
Michael Lawson runs the food bank.
When you're helping people, it doesn't just happen. It's got to come from within. And when you meet Gabri, that's her passion.
It's that passion that got her noticed by the president. This summer, she went to the White House, where she received the President's Award.
She is my big cheese.
Dr. Laura De Cataldi is a professor at Cal State San Marcos. She went with Posard to D.C.
She's been very inspirational in terms of being a leader for my university students.
She's now helping Posard expand. They'll be meeting with Cal State student presidents in January and have been talking to Cal State Fullerton.
It can be applied anywhere, so I would love to see at least the concept of Donate, Don't Dump be implemented throughout the nation.
There are already 20 chapters in 4 states that basically fundraise to help cover gas costs. But Posard's mission is spreading it throughout California, making what she calls food rescue as common as recycling.
The biggest mission is to end inefficiency, and so by getting the next generation of recycling going, I'd love to see that in the future.
In Escondido, Serene Branson, CBS 2 News.
Gabrielle is applying to colleges and hopes to attend Stanford next fall. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of that young lady.